Hey, we're live. We're live. We're live. SinusSnoringMD.com. My buddy Dr. Swerdlin's here. Yay!
Hello. And we have Mario.
Mario's over here.
Hey,
Mario.
He's my physician assistant. We have Kasha, my other physician assistant.
Hey.
Don't hide.
Someone that want to be on a camera and someone who don't. So anyway,
The whole team.
we're in the Kenosha location right now, and Dr. Swerdlin's going to look in my nose, and then Mario's going to flush out my ears. And last time I came, I said I was going to break the earwax record. Let's say that 3 times fast, and we did not. But Mario, we're going to break it this time, right?
We hope so.
We're going to break it this time. We're going to clean the earwax out. We'll have results on the earwax tomorrow morning on the show. But I'm going to break the world record this time.
Hopefully,
He shakes his head no, because I was so pathetic last time. I've been saving up earwax for you, Mario.
Right.
But first, we're going to look at my nose. This is what Dr. Swerdlin specializes in. If you have sinus problems, nasal problems, snoring, sleep apnea, you come and see Dr. Swerdlin. Before we went live, we were joking around. And I was talking about the fact that a lot of doctors make you nervous because they're very uptight and robot-like. Dr. Swerdlin's the guy, he's serious when he has to be serious. This is serious stuff. You're working with people physically, but also he puts you at ease, he talks to you, and I know exactly what he's going to do and how it's going to feel and what it's for. And then he explains it as it's going and he makes sure you're comfortable. We're going to look at my nose. And my nose, I think, is a nightmare. But Dr. Swerdlin's the guy. He's going to tell us. So what are we doing? Explain what's going on.
So when somebody comes here for the evaluation of sinus,
The camera back
that's
there.
the camera
Yeah.
for sinus problems or snoring problems, this is exactly what we do. It's a painless procedure. It looks like a scary camera, but it doesn't go that far. And what we do is we very gently we take a look in the nose. We usually make a video so I can show you afterwards. So we'll say video. And very gently we go in the nose. We're not going very far. He has a little issue in his nose, which you all know about. It's not a big deal, but and it's a septal perforation, but they're common. And so that's what we're looking. We're looking at the nose. We're trying to see if there's any narrowing, any blockage. He might have a little bit of blockage all the way in the back. And this gives us a very good idea of what's going on. And then we take a look. We take a look in the mouth, and we have different scopes to look. So say, perfect. And then we can actually look even a little farther down. And it's a very easy procedure to do that. We use a little camera, which is like a periscope, like the ones that the submarines use.
Okay.
When the submarine goes, they go like this. And
Yeah.
you can see I'm seeing you like that.
We might be firing torpedoes.
So this is like that.
Right.
But if you go like that, then I get to see your throat. So, and it's very, very easy, very simple. All you have to do, and you don't gag or anything, all you do is you open your mouth, you stick your tongue out all the way, and you basically say, and that's it, for looking at the throat. So that's all it takes to get an airway evaluation. Make sure there's no blockage anywhere.
I didn't feel that.
You didn't feel it? Me
Right.
neither.
Well, good. If you felt it, something went terribly haywire. So.
And we also have the opportunity to do a CAT scan of the sinuses. We have a CAT scan machine here, and the CAT scan is wonderful because it creates a digital map.
Before the imaging, and it's
That's
really
right.
impressive to see all the stuff going on.
So you can see everything on 3D. And actually, if we need to fix your nose, that CAT scan generates a 3-dimensional GPS electromagnetic map. I know it sounds like jumbo mumbo, but
Right.
I'm able to see exactly where we're going to. That makes the procedure safe and effective. And we're minimally invasive because we're able to open the sinus passages with just a balloon as opposed to the traditional way, which is drills, hammers, and chisels.
Yeah.
We don't use
Are you
those.
joking right now?
No, it's
That's
true. That's
really
a lot of surgeons
yeah.
do it like that.
Yeah.
We do it minimally invasive.
Wow. So if somebody has snoring or sleep apnea or all that stuff, there's different ways to fix different things, and,
Yes.
and you go about it, whatever is best for them.
Yeah, what we do typically is we look at the nose, we look at the throat. There's what we call the upper airway. Let me turn you around.
Okay. All right.
This is the best.
I like this, like Captain's Kirk.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You need anything?
Scotty, I need more power. Yeah, this is good. I'll take this one.
So this is the upper airway. The upper airway starts in the nose, goes all the way down to the trachea. The trachea is the windpipe, right? And if there's any narrowing in the upper airway, the air that you breathe in has to go through a small opening.
Yeah.
And it's like water going through a garden hose that is being squeezed. The water comes under a lot of pressure. If you have a narrow opening, the air is going to have to go through a high rate of speed, and that causes vibration
And that's what the snoring is.
That's where the snoring comes.
All right.
Sometimes the airway closes completely, and then you stop breathing, and that's sleep apnea. when your airway closes and you stop breathing, and you do that more than 5 times per hour, you have obstructive sleep apnea.
That's dangerous. Like that,
it can be dangerous.
Die from that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can have high blood pressure, cardiac problems, all sorts of different problems. Also, you can fall asleep on the road or at work.
Yeah.
So, in order to evaluate for sleep apnea, we send you home with a small, it looks like a lunchbox, but there's no food. There's sleep testing.
Okay.
And then you take it home before you had to go to an institution and spend the night there. Now you can take the little machine home, and it's going to tell us what happened at night, what happened to your oxygen, to your heart rate. Did you stop breathing? What happened to your nasal flow, your breathing flow? And based on that, we can tell you if you have sleep apnea or not and how bad it is. So that's one of the things that we are able to do. We're able to do a home sleep test that you take home for a few days. We do the CAT scan, and we also do allergy testing because some people can't breathe through their nose. Can you bring me the allergy test plastic thingy? I'll show you how that's
I was at Steno where Emily got that. When I was a little kid, the allergy test was a thing on my back, and it was a nightmare.
Yes.
Like it was terrible.
And they used to use needles, and we have to get shots in our clinic.
But now it's just a little tiny
needle-free allergy testing and treatment.
Yeah.
And I'll show you what it is. And we find out exactly what you're allergic by brushing your skin. We actually soak it to whatever allergens they are, and we test for 48 different Wisconsin things.
Yeah.
Of course, we test for dog hair, cat hair, mold, etc. But we test for the tree, the Wisconsin trees, the grasses.
A lot of people said that like this was a way worse allergy year. This year, last year was very bad. And you can help people instead of doing over-the-counter things all the time. You can have specific things that can help them for their allergies.
Yeah, we do immunotherapy.
A lot of these are things that people think you just have to deal with, you just have to live with, but it's not. It's not that
you don't have to live with snoring. You don't have to live with a plugged nose. You don't have to live with sleep apnea. They're very easy fixes. So this is more or less our menu plate,
Okay.
And you can see we have 8 on each one.
I would have the chocolate lava cake and the creme brulee, please, with ice cream. But these are all the different things you can
They're all
test
different,
for.
they're different. So A is our indoor panel. It has cats, dogs, it has dust mites, it has a few molds. B and C are our tree pollens.
Okay.
In D, we have our weed pollens. E, we have grass, F is mold. And so all we have to do is we take out the little plastic device, we take it out and we rub it in your skin. So this is a plastic device that doesn't have anything in it.
Yeah.
And you'll see it doesn't hurt. We just go in here.
We don't even feel it.
We don't feel it. And then about 20 minutes later, we check it. And if you have a little bump like a mosquito bite, it means that you have an allergy.
So, and that's how you're specifically going to fix that problem instead of doing something that's supposed to, it doesn't know what it's
instead of taking sprays every day on allergy medication, we can tell you exactly what you're allergic to, and then we can put you on allergy drops. Allergy drops desensitize you. So let's say you're allergic to cats, we give you allergy drops that have a little bit of cat hair, and eventually we give you more and more, or it could be tree pollen or grass pollen. You put it under your tongue once a day. Usually within 3 months, your allergies are under significantly better control. Many times they're gone. People that have asthma, the majority of young people that have asthma, and by young I mean all younger than 65, the asthma is allergic. So if you treat the allergies, the asthma gets better. Little kids that have allergies can develop asthma. If you treat the allergies with immunotherapy, they won't get asthma.
Yeah.
So, and people that have sinus infections, a lot of them have.
So instead of like guessing, you fix.
And it's easy. We do it in the office, takes 15, 20 minutes, doesn't hurt. And then we can treat it specifically, whatever you're allergic to. We have an allergy lab, which I'll show you. And basically, we mix up the FDA-approved antigens that we use to test you, which is the purified grass pollen or tree pollen. We mix it in a specific formula, and then you do it. You take it on, put it underneath your tongue once a day. You put it underneath your tongue for a minute, then you swallow it, and eventually, very quickly, you'll see results. And after 3 years or 4 years, you have long-lasting results.
You're actually fixing the problem instead of just masking the symptoms.
Exactly.
That's
with allergies, And it's same thing with the sinuses. If you have a lot of sinus blockage, instead of taking sprays, we're able to gently fix your septum. And the way that we fix the septum is much easier than what we used to do before.
Right.
In the past, I said hammer, chisels, drills. We're able to do it with a tiny little
brother
hammer.
did that, and it was like it was like a week of just torture afterwards. So let me ask you about that with the snoring and things like that. Somebody comes in, we talk about minimally invasive. Are they going to? I know some people are worse than others. There's different cases, but the average person that snores and thinks, I'm just going to keep snoring. I'm just going to be tired all the time. I'm just going to be miserable. If they come in and how long does it take you to do something? And are they going to be out of work for a couple of days?
No. we do what I told you. We look at the nose, we look at the throat. Sometimes we do a sleep test, we do an allergy test, and depending on what we need to do, if we need to fix their nose, most people that are mouth breathers are likely to snore. You need to be able to breathe through your nose at night. So one of the things that we like to do is to help them breathe better through the nose. And a lot of the snorers, when you ask them, do you breathe well through your nose? They say, oh, yes. And then you look in their nose and they're not breathing through their nose. They don't know. They don't even know. They're used to not being able to breathe through the nose. I would say about maybe 80% of the people that snore have nasal problems, allergy problems, blockage. So when you fix that, and that's a very easy fix. Fixing the nose is a 30-minute balloon procedure usually.
Are they gonna miss work? Are they gonna be out of work in a couple days?
We typically do them on a Friday, and usually the next day,
Saturday, you're okay.
Yeah, Saturday they're okay. We used to put plastic tubes years ago. Now we put a sponge that turns into a gel, so there's almost no pain. Most patients just take Tylenol, ibuprofen. They get my cell number. They get Mario's cell number.
You're very responsible. I have your cell number.
You have my cell number. But not because you're special. I give it to everybody. You happen to be special.
I literally thought I was special.
No, I give it. Everybody gets my cell number.
Not so much for special. Is it your real cell number, or is it just for tomorrow?
You can call me right now.
I believe it.
It's a series
got my phone right.
I have FaceTime. Patients,
so they can show you what's going on.
So
if somebody has this, they can stop in any of the locations: Oak Creek, Mount Prospect, here in Kenosha.
Yes.
You can make an appointment. You can do it right online. SinusSnoringMD.com.
Yes.
Come in, get the exam, talk to you, and then see what's going on, and you can help them with the snoring, the sleep apnea, the allergies, all that stuff. We talk about it when we do your spots on the air. You take most insurance.
Yes.
They don't need a referral to come see you.
Typically not.
Yeah. And it's see a guy who's a specialist and really can take care of it.
We're a team. I couldn't do it without my amazing team. Mario, Kasha, Drew there, incredible, and Dr. Plain. He's on a vacation right now. She deserved it. I called and said, how's the vacation going? He said, I'm chasing kids. Okay. Little kids. She was chasing kids. You know, but she's wonderful. She's the other surgeon. And then we have the advanced level providers, which are amazing. Mario, Kasha, and they're incredible. And of course, all the team, everybody, all my medical assistants. So it's a team effort.
Before we end the video, when you're out and people start asking about these things, what is there a number one thing people ask you or are concerned about? Like the main thing people quiz you about when you tell them what you do, that you can answer or whatever they say. I have this or I have that, or what do you say to people who are afraid to come here or don't know what's going on with this?
I tell them that our original name, like we go by Sinus and Snoring MD, but our business name is Ear, Nose, and Throat Family Clinic.
Okay.
And the reason is because when I chose that name is because we want to treat everybody like family.
Yeah.
So we're going to treat you like family. We're going to do the right thing. You're going to have my cell number. You're going to be able to call me. We're going to answer all your questions, and we're going to work with you, you know.
Yeah.
And I am a baby, so this is important. I'm a baby. I'm a chicken. I don't like needles. I don't like pain. I'm assuming that everybody is like that.
When you do the exam, you tell me, hey, is it okay, and everything. You talk the whole time, and it puts people at ease.
And we try to do the best to make sure that it's not a traumatic experience, that it's not painful, because I don't like pain. I'm afraid. So I'm going to treat you the way that I would like to be treated. And I'm the biggest chicken. So I'm going to treat you. I want to pretend you're the biggest chicken.
I am the biggest chicken.
I am. And I have the recording. Like, I can check that.
All right. If you want to know more, SinusandSnoringMD.com. You can get your questions answered right on there. You can make appointments. Most insurances accepted. Like we said, you don't need a referral. Come and see Dr. Swerdlin, Mount Prospect, Oak Creek, and here in Kenosha. And maybe there's a new location opening soon. I don't know what to say.
There might be one.
Yeah, so close by, so you don't have to go really far. SinusandSnoringMD.com. Mario's going to check, and I'm going to break the earwax record this time. We'll have the results tomorrow morning on the WIIL Rock Morning Show.
I can't wait.
And it's going to be like chunks that look like something. Like, oh my gosh, it looks like Italy. We can sell it online. Or
people are starting to bet already.
They're betting on it. Yeah. So tomorrow morning on the WIIL Rock Morning Show with me and Stino. Dr. Swerdlin and your staff, thank you for having us today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
If you want to know more, SinusandSnoringMD.com. It's SinusandSnoringMD.com. Earwax record coming up tomorrow morning on the WIIL Rock Morning Show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Hey.